The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on target this time.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Breaks into the open. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the end zone. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point.
7, Liberty, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Liberty's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Back to throw, it's Preston. The sure hands, it's Dennis. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. The Flames want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Using his legs, it's Stewart. Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. To the air, it's Preston. Lofts one high and deep. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rushes on him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And some room to work. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
To the air, it's Preston. All kinds of time before he fires right. Makes a grab for a big play. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody... even close that time. Way too much time to survey the field now. Way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And the Flames will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Got his man out of the backfield. There he goes. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside. That's why he scored.
28, Liberty, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the run, it's Stewart. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pick off! What a play by this defense! He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Scrambling away. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Browning. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Flames decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Dances away. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Now rolling to the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Liberty, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football, little things.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominate.
He lobs one high down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club.